Hello, we're going to talk about Zaatar Marjoram. So marjoram is, a herb that you might have sort of heard of or come across sometimes in the grocery store, but it's not something you'll get commonly. And this Zaatar Marjoram is named because it has more of that spicy Middle Eastern kind of intoxicating spice mix kind of flavor. So you'll see this is a sort of slightly overgrown seedling. I got something that's really flourishing now. It's got these stems that kick off little leaves, so a little bit like oregano. You're going to see a very similar leaf structure there, almost like mint as well. It's certainly something that once it's established as a seedling, once you get it in, it's healthy, it's going to spread and it's going to spread. Almost like the mint that I have next to me. I have some pink candy pops mint here. It's going to spread. And so it can really, really flourish. And that's why, when you use it, it's something where you can be sparing with it, or you can cut it down maybe into something almost like a converted version of like a tabbouleh or something, where it can be really interesting and give you a lot of freshness. But on its own, you don't need much of this. Really, like a little leaf, and you're going to get that spiciness. It's going to bring back or evoke, images of the Middle East, of going to Israel, of going to Jordan. I spent an amazing time in Jordan a few years back. I encourage you to go there. It's not really on topic, but fantastic country to visit. But yeah, Zaatar Marjoram. And again, like thinking about it, using it in Middle Eastern kind of cooking is fantastic. You don't need to be an expert Middle Eastern chef, but what you're getting from that region is a lot of freshness, a lot of fresh herbs. You're mixing something really conventional like parsley with something like this Zaatar Marjoram, or mixing, maybe a mint, cilantro, getting freshness, getting spice, adding some, you can add fresh jalapenos to something that's not a traditional Middle Eastern spice, but you can get that heat the same way. Or maybe get some sumac berries, crush them down, get some sourness from that. And so I encourage you to use this and just be a little bit more sort of experimental with your cooking, whether you're using something like tofu or like an animal product like a fish or like a pork or something like that. You can use these spices and rub them in, or you can garnish them afterwards when they're still really, really fresh. If you're buying a seedling, you might buy something like this hydropod, which is like a home hydroponic kit. And this will allow you to grow this thing with just a little bit of water, a little bit of a nutrient mix, and it's very, very easy. It's going to allow this plant to flourish. So exciting plant, Zaatar Marjoram.